How to give a demonstrative presentation. Demonstrative presentations not only cover why something is important, they actually show an audience how to carry out the task. Because your presentation is focused on helping an audience master a particular set of steps, take the time to prepare. Plan to introduce the topic clearly, review the steps carefully, then recap what you've covered at the end. Before your scheduled appearance, practice your presentation at least a few times from start to finish, and ask a friend or a colleague for feedback. Introduce and review. Before you dive into the meat of the how-to, introduce the topic to your audience to get them interested. If you're going to show them how to make a dish from a recipe, for example, show them a picture of the finished product. When you're showing a team of employees how to follow a new business protocol or use new equipment, list bullet points saying why the new process is better. Very briefly state what you'll be covering during the presentation before diving into the details and recapping at the end. Make personal notes. Well-organized notes will help you, and your audience, immensely during the how-to portion of your presentation. Before the presentation, create numbered notes covering what you'll say and what ideas you want to get across for each step. List visual aids, props or materials you'll need on hand for each step. A slideshow or projected photos, for example, can help the audience understand your topic, as long as you rehearse the timing so you're not fumbling with the projector or causing other unnecessary delays. What's more, visual aids can give you something to talk about, or for the audience to focus on, during lulls in the presentation, such as when you're waiting for water to boil. Notes for the audience. Create an easy-to-follow handout outlining each step in a numbered chronological order. Use clear, simple, declarative sentences, so audience members can follow along easily as they're watching you. Before the presentation, ask a friend or colleague to follow the steps as they're listed on the handout, then tweak it if she discovers problems or inconsistencies. Pass out the handout before the presentation to minimize chaos during the presentation. Summarize and give tips. After you've gone through each step, once again review the steps briefly. Impart any expert tips you didn't mention before. Allow time for audience questions, or provide opportunities for further discussion, such as pointing audience members to an email address, a forum or a workshop session following the presentation.